Now we have to start streaming. Says that we're on. Um, not real sure. It says that I'm on and I'm recording a live show. Let's take a look over here at this one. Hey, look at that. It shows me being live on the air right now. Cool. Wasn't sure that was going to work. But here we go. Got a live show going. Anybody checking it out, thanks for coming in. Totally just kind of testing stuff right now. No idea how well this works, how loud it is. So if you are listening, let me know. I'm turning it way up right there. We'll turn it back down. See what that does. Anybody out there that hears it, let me know. Yeah, give us a shout. Give us a comment, a like, a subscribe. Share this crazy show. This is going to be goofy. Completely unscripted, completely unsure. Just kind of testing everything out tonight. Software, camera, recording interface, microphones, all that. So in case you're wondering, I am using a Focusrite Scarlett 4i4 for my audio interface. I got a Shure microphone. Is an MV7X. I'm pretty sure. And I have one of these kooky little eBay boxes that does goofy stuff. Like that. Not sure if you guys can even hear that out there. Bang, 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 said the man. So we're just kind of testing it all out, seeing what's going on. Hopefully we're working and up and running. I'd sure like to keep doing these live shows. I think maybe they're a little easier than the videos because, then I don't have to edit. You can just see what kind of a fool I am right from the jump. Maybe that's better. I don't know. Hopefully these are a little better than they were working out with the telephone on Friday. I understand how bad those videos are. I'm working on it, man. I have no clue what I'm doing. Never done this. Never thought about it. Until just a few weeks ago. So it's really something new for me, and we're going to get into it, see how it goes. I don't even know really where the mic needs to live, how far away from me it needs to be. Kind of interesting. I'm getting used to watching myself a few seconds behind, I guess, so I could have a dump button or something. Anyhow, thanks for checking out the stream. Subscribe to the channel, High Desert Music channel. Give us some like, give us a comment, subscribe to the channel, share the show. We're gonna get into some music stuff as much as we can. We'll talk about this Focusrite that I'm using to record this with. I am an absolute novice with this thing. No clue how to run it. Barely. I understand inputs and outputs, and there's software to control it. I've never really used it. I've had it for a couple of months and a month. Kind of when I decided I wanted to start making this channel and helping other people like me learn music and learn stuff that you don't know, something you haven't thought of before, something you have thought of and just never got to. It's been the best choice I've ever made to have picked up a guitar and a bass and started to try and play. Yeah, so, give that a cheer, why not, Yeah, woohoo! And as I said in one of the shorts, thank you to Angus. Angus is the reason. Simple as that. I watched a video almost a year ago, not quite a year, 35, 36, 37 weeks, 38 weeks, something like that. I would actually have to look at the app to see, and I'm relatively certain, these people do not support the show. This is not an advertisement. I personally, in order to help me learn, I am using Musician. So according to musicians numbers, I think I'm about 35, 38 weeks. You know, I'll look it up and let you guys know. I can find it out right now. For crying out loud, you know, let's just find out. Since I'm curious and nobody out there watching's curious, but we'll find out anyways. Who knows? Maybe somebody will stumble across in the next few minutes and we'll gain a viewer. Everybody wants a viewer, don't they? So let me take a look here. I'm going to pop this open and let me take a look at where I am here. And I'll cover this in a recorded episode as well, or maybe another live one. Either way, we'll get to it. So we'll start with guitar. I'm using this app to teach me guitar and bass. I am also taking lessons at Guitar Center for both, an hour a week. I was at 2 hours a week, decided I wanted to do this, need to hold on to some cash, so we rolled back to an hour a week. Anyhow, that's been hugely helpful as well, along with musicians. So let me check the musician out here and see just where we are. In terms of guitar, I have 138 hours and 20 minutes of playing time. I have been playing for 36 weeks. This is my 36th week. Or 37th, I'm sorry. This is my 37th week. I've played for 36 straight weeks. Not every day. Not every day. I know that shows on here. There it was. So, in that 36 weeks, I have played for 224 days for at least the 10 minutes that I have it set. So 224 days out of 36 weeks. If you really want to do the math, go for it. I'm going to guess that that's probably 260, 270. Maybe not even that many. Maybe 240, 250. I don't miss many days. I try to play every day. Let's check out for the bass, just out of curiosity. See where we are with that one. Haven't really, you don't know. You don't know, but I'm going to tell you. I've been pretty, I have been somewhat lacking with the bass, or with the guitar lately, and my bass has been busy. I've been playing the bass a lot and kind of neglecting the guitar. Gonna try to change that, especially now that we got the show going, just so that you can see both, learning of both. It's not that I don't like playing a guitar. Don't get me wrong, I do. I started to think that maybe I like playing the bass better. Perhaps I am. It's a little more my speed, my style. I kind of like the melodic, single note at a time playing style. At least at this point, I'm not real fabulous with chords. I'm working on them. Trying to get them there. But that's part of the deal. I'm working on it, and eventually the chords will come along. That's my biggest holdup right now with the guitar, is getting past chords. As I've shown you, when you got one of those, it's kind of hard to play an A chord. I mean, let me get that thing right up in front of the camera so you can see it. But it's kind of hard to play an A chord with that. And I've figured it out. It's difficult, but I've kind of figured it out. And let's take a look with the bass. With the bass, I have 153 hours, 35 minutes of playing time. So you can tell I've been putting a lot more time into that. The bass, I have played 32 full weeks. I'm into the 33rd week right now. 195 days. So you can tell a lot of bass has been played. It's catching with me more so than the guitar. Not to say that I don't like the guitar. I like playing the bass a little more. Maybe that's because it's louder. Maybe because it's going to make me deaf. I'm in a little bedroom here where I play, and I generally am playing at small venue volume levels. 90 to 100 decibels seems pretty standard in my room when I'm playing. I honestly have fabulous neighbors that don't complain about it, and the landlady actually seems to enjoy it. She doesn't hang around very often to listen, but she likes it when she does. At least she tells me so. So anyhow, that's kind of where we are. Just, again, kind of testing stuff out. To be 100% honest, to anybody that catches on to this video later or, in the future, what have you, I'm actually right now, as I look down at my hands, I'm texting people to tell them, hey man, turn the channel on so you can give me some sort of feedback as to too loud, too quiet. It'd really be nice to know that kind of thing. And so, I'm going to try that out. So if I'm kind of looking down while I'm talking, that's what I'm up to. Give me just a second, So anyway, we're gonna find out. Try and get somebody to answer. Pardon me. Don't have a cough button yet. That's not in the budget. That's not in the budget. But there you go. Let's put some dumb sound effects in.
Awesome!
Yeah. See, that guy knows what he's talking about.
Awesome!
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, dude. Awesome. I don't even know if those worked. I think I have this tied up correctly, somewhat correctly. So, as I said, I have a Scarlett 4i4 made by Focusrite that I'm using for my audio interface. So the Shure microphone is plugged into that. My little kooky podcast board with the crazy built-in stuff, that is also pumped through that. And what I'm going to try pretty soon here tonight, we may do another live show tonight. I mean, if they're going to if these are actually going live up on the air like it says that it is, then I'm gonna try some music through the Focusrite too, and try to play the guitars and the basses through the Focusrite also, as opposed to playing the amp in the background like I was doing on the phone the other night. If I can get the sound right through the Focusrite, then maybe we'll get something better. You will get something better. If that doesn't really work out, take heart. I will close mic one of the cabinets. I probably will go back to the smaller cabinet. I think the small cabinet, the Ampeg cabinet that comes in the Micro CL set, in that package. I think that one might be a little better for recording. It's not nearly as loud, not nearly as deep and hard hitting as that uh, acoustic B210 Neo. That thing, that it's just deeper than snot. That thing. Hard to play that one quiet. Hard to play that one quiet. That's probably part of why I like the bass so much, because I got a little bit better at it, a little faster, and I do like to play loud. I think everybody likes to play loud, but I do like to play loud, and so therefore, maybe that's part of why the bass suits me better, because it's crazy, unreasonably loud. And my guitar playing, I'm not so good at yet. And as I said, I like to play the melodic stuff, note by note, which sometimes classical music and stuff like that I can actually play fairly well is best on an acoustic. I have a Martin acoustic that I really like to play. I can play some power chord AC/DC stuff. Was some of the first stuff I learned. I got a couple of different SGs that are obviously pretty good for that. A couple of Gretsch guitars that are pretty good for that too. So I do, when I do bust out the guitar and get in on the loud AC/DC, it does get pretty loud. Don't misunderstand. As I generally am playing, and we'll go through this again. Obviously, this is just a live stream test to see if anything at all is happening. If I can get if anybody I know to turn it on and watch it, to give me any kind of feedback at all. I know a guy who's probably would be willing to help me out. So I'm going to look down at the phone again and see where he's at. There we go. And so I want to see if I can get anybody at all to turn it on and watch, just so that I know whether or not I am actually putting anything up right now. I just kind of want to know. And boy, this is a damn good live stream, and I mean, this is exciting shit. Good gravy, said the man. Anyways, so we're going to try that out. See if we can get somebody to give us a look and a listen. Just so I know right now, in a live fashion, again, if it is actually going out live right now, see if I can get it to work. If people are hearing it and seeing it, and if do I need to be louder? Do I need to be quieter? What do I really need to do? Help a guy out. Like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. All that stuff makes a difference. We all know that. Everybody's heard that about a gazillion times, haven't we? But gonna keep saying it because it matters to me. It's an idea, a thought, something I want to do with my world, and you guys hopefully will get something out of it as well. So, hey, I got a view. Looks like somebody's turned it on for a little bit. That's pretty good. So hopefully you're hearing it. Whoever you are watching, hopefully you're still watching. It went for more than 11 seconds. But hopefully you can hear it. Hopefully you can see it. I mean, if I got a viewer for an 11-second duration, then it must be working, apparently. And cool. That's a big plus. That means we can keep moving forward and moving the channel along, giving you maybe more of what you want, maybe more dumb stuff. I can think of a lot of dumb stuff. I mean, good Lord, God knows I've done a lot of dumb things in my life. So, hopefully it's working out. I don't know right yet. We keep on trying to figure out how to read this thing, the channel here, how to read the screen and tell me what I'm seeing. Figuring that out as I go. But apparently I got one person to watch for 11 seconds. I mean, that ain't bad. You know, I can't beat that, man. I mean, I'm telling you what, if I got you know, hey, I'm all right with it. We're doing okay. We're, you know, got a view apparently. So cool. And all right, I'm gonna shut this one down for now. Um, Anybody that catches on to this in the future and stayed to this point through whatever this is, 16 minutes or something. Let's see, 21 minutes. Good gravy. Well, any of you that make it to this point in the video, thank you so much. I have no idea if your ears are bleeding now from the volume being way too high. If you're got your headphones turned all the way up and still can't hear me. We're gonna work on that. I'm gonna try to figure that stuff out. And thanks. So, all right. Have a good one, guys.